Hey guys, d-piddy here, and we have another Kotobukiya unboxing. It is Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre from Kotobukiya's Bishoujo horror line. And I still find this like horror lineup to be really weird. You know, I never expected getting Freddy Krueger and Jason Voorhees as a hot anime waifu, and we even got, you know, the likes of Pennywise and a Hellraiser, which I even did reviews for. And, you know, Leatherface, I don't know how popular Leatherface is in Asia, because I know Kotobukiya is a Japanese company, and I was really curious on how popular Leatherface or the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies were on the other side of the world. So I actually asked my Japanese friends, asked like a couple of them if they've ever heard of Leatherface or Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and they think they heard of it. They weren't sure. When they showed them a picture of Leatherface, they had no idea who it was. They actually thought it was Michael Myers. All of them thought that was like, oh, isn't this Michael Myers from Halloween? And obviously it's not. I do know that this Leatherface Kotobukiya came out in November of last year, so this is about 4 or 5 months old, and it's still available to buy online. Usually when I do these unboxings, and I always tell you guys, you know, if you're looking to buy this, you kind of have to go to like an anime convention or a comic book convention or like a hobby shop. But this, you could buy it online right now. It's $130 or $129.99 specifically. You could find this basically anywhere online that sells any Kotobukiya Bishoujo. Anyways, let's get to the unboxing, and first let's examine the box. This has a very typical Kotobukiya Bishoujo box design. You have the open window here that shows the statue on the inside. You have the logo. You have Shunya Yamashita's illustration of Leatherface right here, the female anime waifu version of her. And then right here you got Leatherface, Horror Bishoujo statue. On this side you have the illustration, the full body illustration with thick thighs and her tatas right there and her face. And then on this side you have her with her iconic mask on her face. What's cool about this statue, we'll get to in a bit, is that there's an extra head here, so you can make her look really cute right here, kind of sadistic cute, or you could just, you know, put the traditional iconic Leatherface mask on her, but we'll get to that in a bit. Over here you got like a really cool creepy shot of the statue and some pretty nice lighting there. And over here you got a shot of the statue again in different angles. You got the face with the mask on. You have another angle of her, and yeah, a pretty typical box. I do like how they differentiated the box in that this is a matte finish, so you can kind of see the lights getting diffracted off of the surface of the box. Now, it's not a big thing, no one really cares about the box, but you know, some people that collect these things, they keep the box as well, and they want to know specifics about the box. So there you go. Yeah, okay, let's get to the actual statue now. And I'm just gonna cut the tape on top here. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I remember seeing the original many years ago, and the remake done by Rob Zombie. Or did Rob Zombie do Halloween? I forget. I'll always say this in all my Kotobukiya Bishoujo unboxings, or basically any statue or toy unboxings. Do not ever open the statues like this. The toy or the statue or the figure will fall out this way. The statue can break, so make sure you open all your collectibles like this, okay? Make sure you open them this way. I can't stress it enough. I don't want you to open it this way, because all that stuff's gonna fall out. It's gonna break. You don't want to break or destroy your statue, okay? Especially if you pay like 100 plus on these things. Anyways, oh wow, there is a nice booty shot of Leatherface, and I can't believe I just said that sentence, but yes, there is a really nice shot of Leatherface's butt right here. Okay, anyways, first of all, yeah, here is the extra head right here, and this is the chainsaw. They wrapped everything, nothing gets scuffed during the shipment or the unboxing. And here we go. There isn't any pieces that come off except for the extra head. If you want to change how she looks, there is a plastic piece around her neck. Take off her head real quick, nice and carefully. Okay, let's see. I'm assuming you just pull it. Oh, there we go. Pull off the head, and then there's a plastic piece here. This statue is very easy to assemble because everything is already assembled. The chainsaw, everything is already done for you. And then we have this extra headpiece right here. Let's unwrap this. Let's take a look at the statue, guys. Let's zoom in and start with the base. So the base, she's standing on some really rough wood here. There's a bunch of pieces of cloth, skin, I don't know, just some gross stuff on the floor here with some splats of blood. There is a piece of bone here. So yeah, this is definitely just like rags and like just matter, like human matter that she disassembled with her chainsaw and whatever else tool she has to dismember bodies. There's I don't know what that is, like a rib, like a piece of a rib. It's definitely not a tooth, but yeah, that is definitely a bone. That is definitely a human bone, maybe a femur of some kind. Let's take a look at her shoes. Nice leathery matte shoes. They're not shiny. They look a little worn down, as you can see here. It's kind of rough right here. The weathering of the paint to give it a nice worn out look on the boots, even though she has like perfect skin. Let's look at her apron, and we're gonna get to her butt soon. Really nice thick thighs. You can see her apron here, totally covered, and you know she's been doing her butchering of the bodies. A bunch of blood splattering right here. It looks pretty realistic. I don't know if the paint job is the same for every statue. I cannot confirm that. I'm assuming they hand painted this stuff. If you have this statue, compare and contrast like how this splatter of blood, this paint job here compares to your statue, and tell me if it's different. I know that usually they get like printing presses for each piece before they assemble the statue together, but they do hand paint a lot of the things here, and I'm assuming this does look hand painted. Like they just probably got some splotches of red paint and then threw it all over here. And let's go to her face. She has this like weird like emo like eyeliner going on here, so it gives her like a really creepy vibe. She definitely doesn't look very sexy. Well, again, we'll get to this later, but like her face, I mean her makeup is, you know, not that great. She looks like she's like kind of half dead. Her eyes are just kind of looming over, like she's kind of in a trance. She's kind of a bit, you know, in a weird way, like kind of cute, sadistic. Definitely want to call her sexy, or definitely want to call her like beautiful or hot. I don't think that's the vibe she's supposed to be giving. She's supposed to be giving some like weird, sadistic, yet cute look. And then, you know, she got blood all over her hands right here. She has this bracelet that with the pendants that goes around her wrist. I don't remember the movie too much, so I don't know the significance, if this means anything, if this is important. Anyone knows, you can leave it in the comment section below. Her hair, I do like the messy hair. It doesn't look too clean. It looks very like gunky and oily. You know how if you haven't like taken a shower in like a day or two and your hair gets super like chunky and just greasy? I feel like that's what they're trying to give off here. I don't think she's supposed to give the idea that she's supposed to be super hot and sexy and whatever, but she does have that kind of cute vibe. She also has like these nice chubby cheeks and very, very light. There's some light blush. I don't know if you could tell. There's a very hint of like some blush on her cheeks. And then she has this tie here that just kind of swings around. Yeah, but this Leatherface, she's pretty voluptuous. Her cleavage is huge. She has like really nice cleavage here. Her tatas are kind of like... But yeah, this is what I'm talking about right here. This butt shot right here. This butt shot's really nice. Look at that. Look at that. Nice panty shot. You got the whole thing right there. You even got, you know, that section right under her butt, in between the thighs. This lovely area right here. Yeah, she doesn't have any pants. She doesn't have any pants. You just see her ass. And let's take a look at this chainsaw. Pretty detailed chainsaw, I think. I mean, I don't own a chainsaw, but I do feel like this is what a chainsaw would look like, I guess, especially when it's covered in blood. I do like this little extra hanging piece of matter, this human matter, or this blood, I guess, right here. This chainsaw looks pretty delicate though. Look, you can see it moving around as I touch it. So yeah, if you get this, be careful with the chainsaw. It looks like you could just easily snap. And some more blood on her fingertips. I love her ass. Jeez, I can't get enough of it. It's really, really nice. Anyways, yeah, I do like this figure. She's more of a voluptuous, thick type of woman here. Usually these Kotobukiya figures, they're all super athletic, super thin, right? Her, not so much. She's very, very bottom heavy, as you can see here. But let's take a look. Let's see how she looks like with the Leatherface mask. You could switch her head, and it doesn't really change too much. It definitely gives her a more psychotic look here. This makes it even creepier because look at her face, right? Her face is like she's like getting ready to... It's just creepy. Her face is creepy as hell. But then at the same time, it's kind of like, you know, you got this nice open area here. It's like my boner is confused. Like look at this. You look at her bottom, right? Look at her thighs. You got that panty shot right there, and you're like, oh, you know, I'm kind of, you know, sure, a little blood, whatever, get a little crazy, a little kinky, you know, and then you see this face, and you're like, oh, my boner is extremely confused. I don't know what I want to do. Which head would you guys use for her? I actually personally would probably use the non-mask head, just because I'm a lot more vanilla than people would think. I don't know if you're into this kind of thing, I guess, you know, but like that's some nice tatas. Anyways, what do you guys think? I think the statue is pretty cool. It's not like my typical taste in like anime figurines, especially Bishoujo figurines. I know Bishoujos tend to like take it a step further and do something different, but yeah, this one is definitely different. I do like it, and this is going on display once I have space to display all my Kotobukiya figures. But yeah. Anyways, what do you guys think? This is a pretty cool piece, and like I said, it is available online right now if you guys want to order it. You don't have to go out of the way to look for it anywhere else. It's not at inflated prices. This is available. This is readily available. So if you are a Leatherface fan, if you're a Texas Chainsaw Massacre fan, if you like collecting unique takes on horror icons and stuff like that, definitely want to pick this up before it gets sold out. Anyways, yeah, I'll leave you guys to it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.